If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we don't really have any content. You know what I might actually do? I might do a Team of the Year icon video, which is the one that you guys see on the screen right now. And then maybe I'll do like the Player of the Month reviews, maybe some other cards too. Like, why not? Because I think there's still foot champs on the Monday as well. So we could probably play those games too to do all this content. But for now, guys, we have the Team of the Year icon cards. There's obviously a few different cards that we could potentially be seeing. Zico is trending because people think that he might be an SBC or something. I mean, if Zico is an SBC, that guy's going to cost so much money. It's going to be ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know if there's an evolutions today. No, I don't think there's an evolutions today. So yeah, we'll be checking out some of the icons that could potentially be coming out. Obviously the first one, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never tried this card one time this year. No, actually, I think I did in a foot draft and he was disgusting. It might have been him that was disgusting. Yeah, I think I did have him one time. You know what? I think I had a draft one time where I had Ronaldo and Ronaldinho in the draft, and it was just like, we just blitzed past it, because it was like, when you have the full meta cards, you fly through people, man, let me tell you. Anyways, Ronaldo getting a new card, obviously could be really nice. I mean, honestly, it's just going to be like an upgrade, right? Compared to the previous version. It's going to be like, oh, this card's 6.2 million coins, and the new one's probably going to cost like 8 million coins or something crazy, right? Maybe they add some play styles to the cards. Like, I think for Team of the Year icons, they're talking about doing 2 individual playstyle pluses now, right? So if he has one, he's going to have another one too. So if they do some crazy playstyle pluses, it could be pretty nuts. We've seen some cards, you know, on the, not the markets, but we've seen some evolution cards that people have waited to expire, and then they updated them a certain way or upgraded them a certain way, where because of the expiry, they were able to put 2 playstyle pluses on them, right? So for the Team of the Year icon, obviously it's going to be like a really big deal to work with. But yeah, this Ronaldo, I mean, he's one of the best strikers in the game, arguably the best. Like, he's amazing, right? His body type works wonders in this game, bunch of stuff, right? Ham, this one people wanted me to review so many times. Like, I've gotten like so many requests for this card. Sometimes, like, it depends on like how we're going with certain things, right? But Ham's card, icon, 93 rated. She's a 5-star player. I think the reason why people wanted me to review her is because she's a little strangely formatted, just a bit, because on the engine chemistry style, it's just the balance being lower, but like, who cares? You give her an engine chemistry style. She's a female, so her left stick is probably going to be better than the males anyways. 5-star, mid 90s for shooting. She looks like she'd be an absolute monster, to be honest. Like, I'd be very surprised if this card wasn't crazy. I mean, she has all the really nice play styles too. Regular finesse shot, rapid flare, first touch, quick step, relentless. So yeah, no, she's working with some really good stuff. So I could see why people want me to review her. She looks really good, to be fair. New Team of the Year icon for a new playstyle plus. Honestly, I would rather just take out the power shot and just give her like a finesse shot or like a Trivella, you know, like those ones would be absolutely disgusting for a card like this. It would be really, really nutty to get. George Best, I don't think I've tried out George Best this year. Maybe I have. I have his loan card. I had his loan card on one of the accounts. I'm not sure exactly what he's like in this year's game. His dribbling looks like it's a little bit weird, but he is lean body type. This is a card you definitely have to try out in game for sure. But Hawk chemistry style to boost the physicality, shooting, and pace of the card. But the dribbling's in a weird situation for sure. But he could be nice. He has technical plus, which is a huge playstyle, a huge W, right? Maybe a quick step plus or rapid plus or anything like that would definitely be. I like quick step a lot, but rapid's also really good. But you know, Trivella, anything like that would be great. Incisive pass, you know, like those play styles are pretty crazy to work with too, so that could be a really sick card as well. Sawa, this card is awesome, man. Some people were like, oh, this card's like outdated. I'm like, because you're using her incorrectly, because a card like this you are supposed to use in a 3 midfield setup, or if you're playing the 4-1-3-2 tactic and she's being used as the card down the actual middle, she would cook, bro, because she already has 92 for finishing. So a card like this on a shadow chemistry style to be used specifically in that area for a card that can attack and defend, like, I've already used this card. I've used this card on someone's account when I was playing with like a 4-3-3 formation, and she was genuinely incredible to play with. I loved her, like, because she gives you like that authentic build up and stuff, right? Playstyles wise, she has Relentless Plus, which, to be fair, it's still not bad. It's actually really nice to have that. Incisive pass, long ball pass, first touch, press proven, quick step. Like, she's so perfect for that specific role that I'm talking about, right? So a team of the year icon version of her would definitely be really nice. Maybe an incisive pass plus. Maybe they add a finesse shots to her, you know, because she obviously doesn't have that. But yeah, no, she would definitely be really cool too. Matthaus, another card that I've not tried out this year, but looks pretty good. Lothar Matthaus has the one version, which is this one right here. Still 1.4 million coins, because he does look like he's really well formatted for the most part. A card like this, you probably give a shadow chemistry style to, right? Increase the pace to be as high as possible, as well as the defense. And you would be working with a good all-round midfielder that probably should be played as like one of your 2 CDMs, maybe as a center mid because of the dribbling. Like, obviously he's shorter and he's an average body type player, but on the shadow chemistry style, it just looks like a card that's probably a little bit more defensive, right? He's got Anticipate, which is a huge plus, Rapid, Quick Step, Relentless. He's got a few different things too. Technically speaking, you could give him a Hunter chemistry style and use him in a way where he could potentially attack for you too. But yeah, no, I think Matthaus on new playstyles would be great. Power Shot Plus, I mean, cool. A different playstyle plus that would be really nice would definitely be Anticipate Plus. I think that would be a really sick one. Maybe they add a new one like a Jockey Plus. Jockey Plus with regular Anticipate would be so sick to work with, especially for a shorter player like this. Yeah, no, he would definitely be sick as well. All of these icon cards in their own way, like if you format them correctly in the right formations, the right tactics, like a lot of them are going to be very usable, right? Like Xavi is another very good example, because Xavi is like the passing type, right? So you obviously have this version over here that is lacking in defensive stats, but obviously if you were to actually use him in a team, you'd probably have to give him like a Hunter chemistry style, use him specifically in that attacking center mid role. But hopefully in the future, the card has good base card stats for either defending or shooting, and then you could provide him with like a shadow chemistry style to boost the pace as well as the defending, to be, you know, good with the work rates, the heights at 5'7", short and lean minus body type. He would be a really, really well-rounded card. He has Tiki Taka Plus. I really like Tiki Taka, especially when you are working with other passing stuff. So you have to understand that when you have Tiki Taka Plus, it's not just the whole variable of like, oh, your first time pass this and that. No, your first time pass is working with the other play styles that you have too: incisive pass, pinged pass, long ball pass. So all of that is very noticeable in game when you have the right players. That's why the new SBC for Gavi, like if any of you guys ended up choosing to get him and you're using a card like this in like a 4-1-3-2 formation, he's being played as that center mid dude, this card, because he has incisive pass plus while working with regular tiki taka, long ball pass, like all of those first time passes, it's really sick to just build up the play normally with this card, right? So with Xavi, obviously could be a really similar situation. Tiki Taka Plus is a huge play style to work with, so some future stuff would definitely be really nice. But he definitely needs some massive improvements, because this card right here is definitely outdated. I would say it's a card you would have to use in the very beginning of the game for him to be good, you know, because those are the types of cards that they have to improve to be a little bit better for the meta of the game, right? Philip Lahm, I could see Lahm being a really nice card, honestly. This card's not bad. He's not bad. He's not like crazy amazing, but he's actually not bad. So a new and improved version of him, while being able to provide him with the shadow chemistry style, would be a massive plus. It's either a shadow, depending on how they increase the pace, or you give him an anchor, right, to boost the pace, the defending, as well as the physicality. You're not going to notice a strength difference for a card like Lahm. You're probably going to notice mostly in the aggression, working with the pace and then working with the play styles that he has, because he has intercept plus, right? So another plus version of that would definitely be really sick too. You know, an anticipate plus would be sick. Long ball pass, if there's a, I mean, if there is a plus version of it, is there? If there's a plus version of it right here, right? Lob and lofted through passes are even more accurate. That's amazing to have in the fullback position or in the CDM area when you are generally building up the play. So that could definitely be really sick. I think Del Piero's icon card, like the SBC that they overpriced like crazy, but still a good card in game, has that trait, right? What am I doing here? Stop it. Ferdinand. Ferdinand. I don't think I've tried out Ferdinand this year, but I think he has like the really good playstyle. So he has Anticipate Plus, huge. He has regular Jockey. He has Bruiser. I would be surprised if this card wasn't good in game. He looks really good. Shadow Chemistry Style makes him a lengthy player in general. Honestly, if I were to pack this in an icon like pack, I'd be really content with it, to be honest with you. Like, he actually looks really nice. 6'2", doesn't have a weak foot at a 4-star, but he has really good play styles. Like, Jockey to work with Bruiser and Anticipate is a massive W. So I mean, with him, they could do something crazy. Like, imagine he has Anticipate Plus with like Intercept Plus. Like, they add that to the card, right, instead of what he currently has. Ferdinand would be definitely a really, really nice card. This, I mean, probably gonna be the best CDM in the game, specifically CDM. Playstyles wise, this card has Block Plus, Intercept, Slide Tackle, Bruiser, Press Proven, Relentless. It's interesting because he should have a little bit more playstyles, to be honest. Like, an Anticipate and stuff would definitely be very, very nice, but Block Plus is already a fantastic playstyle by default, right? Regular Intercept is fantastic. Regular Bruiser is fantastic. Press Proven also very nice. Slide Tackle, considering how big he is. I'm very curious to see how this card is in game because I've actually never tried him out either. And he is a mostly lengthy player on a Shadow, so I could see it. I could see it being super hard to pass him, right? But again, maybe they do something crazy. They add a nice little Anticipate Plus to a card like this. That would actually be really, really nutty to work with, right? Check as a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers we can never judge. You know, they're always pretty random, right? Petr Cech as a regular icon is 98k on the market. Doesn't have the helmet, so an L by default, right? I think if this one has the helmet, I think he will be overpowered. Some cards, listen, man. If Yashin with the hat wasn't a good goalkeeper, I would still say he's overpowered just for the memes, you know, just for the memes. But yeah, Cech should definitely be, I would say, one of the best goalkeepers in the game. He should be at least top 6, top 7, because during my modern era, the people we used to talk about all the time were always players like Neuer, Buffon, Cech, Casillas. Those are like the 4 main guys, like during my time period when I was younger, right? So if I forget anybody like super important, forgive me, but it's just the ones that I remember at the top of my head. But Cech should definitely be one of the best. I think the Team of the Year icon card should definitely be one of the best in the game, but we'll see if they end up doing that. Reber is sick because honestly, guys, if you have just this version of the card, this version of the card still cooks. I still enjoy using him. His dribbling is formatted strangely, but just remember that because he is 5'7" with a short and lean minus body type, that is a huge helpful thing when it comes to him because he's also 5-star. So if you ended up packing this guy in some sort of icon pack as well, he'd be kind of crazy. Technical Plus, huge W playstyle to work with, especially because technical is a really, really huge part of the game nowadays. So imagine base card stats being improved for a card like this that you could potentially give a Hawk chemistry style to, right? Base card stats for dribbling improved, and then I don't know, they give him like an incisive pass plus or a Trivela. Imagine Trivela plus with a 5-star weak foot and your strong foot. Like, that'd be really, really crazy. And then last but not least, we have the Essien card. So with Essien's card, I never tried out this version. He looks pretty decent. I don't think he would be horrible, to be honest with you. I mean, he definitely looks like a card you would specifically use in the CDM position next to somebody else, honestly, because he's not a lengthy player. So if you're playing him next to somebody else in like some sort of 4-2-3-1 or something like that, because he's a high work rate player than average body type, he might actually have a decent presence in game. Now, from the play styles that he has Jockey Plus, huge play style. That with Anticipate's definitely very nice. So another playstyle plus would be kind of crazy on him as well. But as far as I'm concerned, guys, with the players that currently exist, I think that's pretty much it. There's stuff like this where you can get basically 2, or you can basically upgrade Darwin Nunez to 88s. Like, this is the Twitter stuff, obviously, that people need to always check out. But yeah, there's no actual content today. We'll see if we do anything new afterwards, but that's pretty much it today for the Team of the Year icon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.